Now we're moving on to the American League West. One of my favorite divisions to talk about, okay? Love the American League West. Love everything it stands for. Love the talent. Love the fact that there are going to be, at least in my opinion, some relatively competitive opportunities this year in the American League West. Okay? Because the Astros are still going to be a good team, but I think a lot of these teams around the division had pretty significant improvements this offseason. Going to make things a lot more interesting. So, American League West, full predictions for 2023. Okay, coming in fifth place, not going to shock anybody. Oakland A's, we're not going to spend too much time talking about it. 59 and 103 is the record that I have, because ultimately the Oakland A's are going to be the toilet paper of the league, I think is the best way to describe them. I think the Oakland A's are going to be an embarrassment to baseball based on a number of different reasons. Not to mention, of course, they're not paying their team anything. Their stadium's terrible, and they don't care. Their owner of the Oakland A's doesn't care about winning. He just wants to make money. So that's why the Oakland A's are going to be horrible. 59 and 103. Wouldn't be surprised if this is one of their final years in Oakland, if I'm being honest with you. Fourth place in the American League East. I'm sorry, the American League West. Fourth place in the AL West. The Anaheim Angels. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. 78 and 84 is the record I have for the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Okay? The Angels in the West are what the White Sox are in the Central. Every year, the roster construction for the LA Angels is incredible. And I wouldn't say incredible every single year Mike Trout's been there. But at any point, when you have two of the top three players in the entire sport on the same team, that team finds itself in the postseason on a regular basis. I think they pick up Tyler Anderson. It's a decent acquisition. They pick up Brandon Drury. It's a decent acquisition. Yeah, they have Anthony Rendon. I think that guy hasn't done anything for them since he's gotten there. And I don't think Rendon's a bad player. I just think he's really injury prone. I think he's kind of getting a little bit older. He also just doesn't really have any incentive to stick around or come back from the injury list or play through injuries. But ultimately, Trout and Ohtani are amazing. I think this year for the Angels, you're going to see those guys continue to put up crazy numbers. But this is going to be Ohtani's last year on the Angels. And depending on how bad the Angels do, Mike Trout may try to squeeze his way out of there as well. I wouldn't be surprised if he did. Okay? Third place in the American League West. The Texas Rangers. The Rangers. Now, how could that be? How could the Rangers be the third place team? Well, I don't know. Why don't we take a look at their rotation? The Rangers' rotation is disgusting, and they have a ton of different options to fill up 5 rotation spots. Not to mention they signed Jacob deGrom. Oh wait, what is he? Oh, that's right, the best pitcher in the sport. Andrew Heaney coming off a great little stint with the Dodgers in his career. Martin Perez, all-star. Nathan Eovaldi, all-star. Jake Odorizzi, all-star caliber. They have a lot of different options in their rotation. Jose Leclerc in their bullpen, really good. They pick up Will Smith. Love that acquisition for them. 2 different options at catcher with Mitch Garver and Jonah Heim. Both are offensive catchers, which is rare to find. Nathaniel Lowe had a great season at first base for the Texas Rangers last year. Up the middle, oh, that's right, Corey Seager and Marcus Semien. 2 star hitters. Yeah, you know what? Semien struggled last year early on for the Texas Rangers, but guess what? Semien's going to go off this year. Seager's going to continue to stay hot. You mix in any combination in the outfield of Adolis Garcia, Jankowski. Robbie Grossman's a really productive hitter has been for the majority of his career. Brad Miller's going to fill in for them. I really like this Rangers team, and I think the pickup to that addition of Jacob deGrom and a little bit more starting pitching depth goes a long way in Major League Baseball. So I got the Rangers in third place in the American League West. In second place, Seattle Mariners. Okay, 90 and 72 for for the Seattle Mariners. That's a postseason berth for the Seattle Mariners yet again. And I love the Mariners. I love the M's. I love these guys. I love what they do. I love how they go about their business. I love J-Rod. I love Cal Raleigh. Love the announcers. Love their starting pitching depth. Love how their GM goes about approaching the game. And I like them in second place. Go M's, go back into the postseason at 90 and 72. And finally, not going to surprise anybody, but in first place in the American League West, I got the Houston Astros at 101 and 60. Bit of a downgrade, even though they're still winning 100 games this year. And, they lose Verlander, but I think guys like Christian Javier step up. I think Framber Valdez steps up. I think Lance McCullers steps up. And offensively, they didn't really lose anything. In fact, they gained a guy like Jose Abreu, which is just crazy. So that's my official standings for the American League West. A's in fifth, Angels in fourth, Rangers in third, Mariners in second, Houston Astros in first.